with it. You know, what I did was, obviously I knew I had to get the supercharger through there. That there was no getting around that. There was no shimming the subframe or doing any kind of foolishness. That boy there was gonna stick out regardless, man. Like, look at this, can y'all see? But I think I did a pretty good job cutting, man. I used where is it? I don't know, man, it's a mess in here. Just like a little long, the little, what do you call the thing? The measuring tape drum. And what I did was just kind of line up like against the intake, line it up, and then, you know, line up the other side, just tape here, and green tape everywhere. I marked it with a ruler, got everything, you know, about as accurate as I could. You can see on this side, it's a little more, but, you know, looks damn good to me. Even if I wanted, I could put that little black stuff around to, you know, mask all the cuts and everything, and it'll be perfect. But what I want to do is have my boy Bobby mold a little mini scoop here to cover the blower and the intake. You know, not a large one, a small one, and then like mold a little hump here. Because what I do not want to have to happen is rocks chip that up, bugs, you know, some debris cut this open and, you know, get into the intake, or not intake, the snout, and mess up the rotors on that supercharger, or cut up the this or anything, you know. So it's not what I want to happen. Also, if I have to park it somewhere and the sun is beating down on this and my, you know, intake air temperatures are fucking 200 degrees when I start the car, because I live in Phoenix. So it's nothing but water, guys. Don't judge me. So, moving on. Oh, I forgot to show y'all my vents, man. So these little bullshit little vents, you know, cheap, I got, man. They're functional. You know what I'm saying? They look damn good. You know, I just gotta have my boy Bobby, you know, epoxy them in. If I ever drive it before I get it off to him, because I do need to get on Dyno this week, I'll probably rivet it so it doesn't fly off on the highway. So, but let me show y'all what else. And just keep note of this area right here. I'll show you what I had to change. All right, so what I had to change was I had to bend these down and kind of just route it this way, which got this to sit flat anyway, which was good. Still pushing up against this right here, but you know, I don't think it's gonna cause any problems. So yeah, that's what I had to do with that. And then I finally got the intake rigged up, you know, with this triple ply stuff or quadruple ply, whatever it is. So this won't collapse. It doesn't matter. It won't collapse. Don't worry about the heat, guys. I could not, I don't know if you guys can see it. I could not get anything else here. Nothing else would fit here unless I had a welder do like an oval pipe straight down. But even that's gonna choke the blower up, you know what I'm saying? So the only other way I could have done this was V-mount the radiator, and I was not doing that. Wasn't about it, because the kit on the market is from CX Racing, and I do not fuck with CX Racing at all. And I hope you guys don't either. It's cheap garbage they make. Plus, I wanted the heat exchanger, you know, right up front, because that's the most important. You know, I have the thermostat in here, 160 degree thermostat, so I want to keep the engine at about 185 degrees. And that's not gonna be a problem. I don't have no AC or nothing, condenser or anything, blocking anything. So I have no problems with this setup, guys, so don't try to school me. I should do this or that. You know, it's easy to talk when this has never been done, and I'm one of the first ones to do it. You know, on my own, in this small ass garage with shitty ass tools. Y'all wanna see my tools, man? Look, just so I don't be just bullshitting. Look, these are my fucking tools, man. These are my damn tools. This is what I use, bro. This is what I use to swap everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I use. And look, a little Gerber. Let me show y'all, man. And I just bought this thing this year, man. This thing, one of the best things, it's compact, fits everywhere. Like 130 foot-pounds or something like that on the highest setting. So, y'all, man, I'm one of y'all, regular, man. I started not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. But anyway, I digress, way off subject. Where was I? Gotta get this fuel line, because what I realized is there's fuel line the new stuff that's 100 PSI that I put on for the return and the feed going to the regulator, but underneath it where I shielded some rubber hose and some old clamp. I don't know how old those are. And the 300ZX, what's the PSI on that? Like 40 something pounds. I mean, I know it raises, you know, under boost, but I'm gonna feel better changing them with some new stuff. You know, some of the good stuff, expensive stuff with new clamps. So we're gonna knock that out and then get the fuel gauge installed. So here we go.